Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the UCONN Huskies taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Connecticut's offense has the ball first today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
To the air, it's Fagnano. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeps it on the bootleg. Under fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Lining up to convert third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Kick is in the air. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So Syracuse's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Cook. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Leaves it with the back. A most efficient pick pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. That's caught. It's Ross Simmons. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the run, it's Edwards. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hansen. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Back to pass, it's Fagnano. Makes the grab, it's Murphy. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick release by the QB. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Murphy. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
UCONN comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before half. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
Touchdown.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Auburn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll start this drive firing. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Willis. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's caught. It's Gill. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He'll throw on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
UCONN has it teed up to start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll open the second half with a run. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come. Breaks into the open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Powers through the defender. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. UCONN will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Find some fresh air. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gill.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on first down. Works the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Makes the catch. It's Cook. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Ross Simmons. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They just keep firing. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D, all 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Dropping back, it's Fagnano. With the catch, it's Bell.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Got it in the middle, it's Bell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Quickly out to the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll try it over the left side. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Unloads quickly. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard, it's good. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, at this point of the game, the defense now is substituting their personnel. They've got their dime package in the game. There's a lot of DBs out there. They know this offense is going to have to throw the football to climb back in this game.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time,